There in the back, you see by the name of Sharita Janelle on TikTok. We'll put the name there so you can find her. And she basically made a controversial video that pissed a lot of men off. And she was talking about how dating was so trash for women.
So if you're dating over 40 and someone asks you, why are you still single? Show them this. I'm going to break down the dating pool for you. We have all the men. We need to take away the ones that are married, aren't age appropriate because we are over 40, ones that are gay, ones that are broke, the ones that are emotionally unavailable, the ones that still have drama with their ex. We're going to take away the ones that are perpetual bachelors, okay? Then we have the ones that don't know what they want. The ones that love bomb you. And then, all right, so this is what we have. So we want someone who's attractive. 10, so I need someone over 5'8". So a few people who decide they still want to smoke cigarettes, they have to meet the people who don't want any more children. And this is what I'm left with. However, we need to take this then. They're not all in my area. We need to then spread these people around the world. This is what we're dealing with. Any questions?
So when she dropped this video, hella men were pissed off. You can see how many views the video got. It got 81,000 likes. So women were agreeing with her in the comment section, and it was going crazy. And of course, brothers was in the comment section, and they were saying the most. We're not even going to go over the comment section, but it got so bad, she had to actually respond to that video.
So I think I need to clarify something from my last video. The pile that I separated were the men who wanted children. I do not want children. I do not have children. However, I was called out a lot saying that why would anyone over 40 want children? Also, I was called out for apparently, why am I dating over 40? Why didn't I look for someone sooner? I am happily divorced. But either way, let's stop with the calling of people out. There were a lot of men triggered in this post, and some women who apparently think that dating people who are emotionally unavailable, who are hung up on their ex and don't know what they want are acceptable. I was told that my standards are too high. I'm too picky. Like, come on, people. I didn't call out anything other than my preference for dating someone taller because I'm 5'10". I did not call out anything that was, to me, acceptable in something that you should be looking for in a partner. So I need to know, where was I wrong? Let me know.
Okay, so like I said, people thought her dating standards were too much. And then men in general felt like it's very applicable how her standards are, which is maybe unrealistic, that so many women, and she's over 40, I believe, very good looking lady though, are the same way. But then she decided to clap back and do a video on behalf of men. And this video has so many women pissed off.
Video, I broke down the dating pool for women. Just to be fair, I'm gonna do the same thing for men. So if you're dating in your 40s, this is what we're working with. So we have all the women. We need to first take away the ones that are married.
A small percentage of that.
And then the ones that want to marry you on the second date. The gold diggers. Let's take away the women with their past trauma issues. The ones that might be a little uptight in bed. And then the ones that are too loose in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Want a woman who leans into her feminine energy, so we're going to take the ones who don't do that away. And then the ones who have let themselves go, you don't want to date them. And then from that, all you have to do is take away the ones that are batshit crazy.
Oh yeah, what about the gay ones?
And here we have it. And as you know, we take them and we spread them around. And this is to scale. So as you can see, every 20 to 40 miles, you should be able to find a good woman.
Now, that video didn't get as many likes or as many comments at all because, of course, women didn't feel that to be necessary. And shout out to BMT. He reviewed this video, Black Male Travels, on his channel. Now, let me just talk about this. Although she's not a man, I would have to say this is very accurate that a lot of men...
Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. This is O'Shea Duke Jackson. Y'all can check out his channel. Very good YouTuber. He has over 406,000 subscribers. So go ahead and support his channel. Let's go ahead and get back into it. The thumbs up button.
And feel this way. Now, obviously, like anything, relationships are an investment. And let's say if you take it to the black community, there's a lot of growing and understanding each other that needs to be done. A lot of role coaching and a lot of understanding what a man does, what a woman does. But a lot of men feel like this, especially in the black community. Something that she didn't really cover, that's a big deal for a lot of men, are single mothers, okay? Single mothers, that's one of the quickest ways to get really denied out of the dating pool. Not the whole entire dating pool, but the fullest extent of it. Not because you look bad because you have a kid or something. It's just the problems that come behind having a child. And a lot of that comes behind baby daddy issues, okay? If a woman has a child, what can you do as a man? Can you talk to the child? Are you able to correct the child and all of that? And then obviously there is a financial responsibility that you may have with limited roles. So you might be a guy and she might tell you, hey, you can't talk to my kid or, correct my child, but you do need to spend money on them. You take my kid to practice, you need to buy my kid school clothes, you take care of me and him, you do all of this stuff. And in those things, there's nothing in it for the guys.
Don't be a
Let's talk
stepdaddy.
about past traumatic.
Do not, I keep telling young guys who watch my videos and even some of the old ones too, but if you're older, you should know better. Do not take, especially if you don't have any kids, definitely if you don't have any kids, do not take women with kids seriously. Do not. Under any circumstance, take a woman with kids seriously. She is for sex practice only. That is the only thing single moms are used for. Hit the thumbs up button.
Issues. There are a lot of ladies that want a man to come into a relationship with everything, and you have not worked on your own personal issues. So you bring those issues to the table. Let's say talk about traumatic issues. Let's talk about financial issues. There are so many ladies who come to the relationship fake rich or broke, which is the same thing. You see a lot of ladies, they're styling, they're looking good, they dressing good, they smelling good, they beautiful, they got a nice car. When you want to get into a relationship with them, every 5 minutes they need some money. They look great on social media, but they don't know how to manage money. A lot of men, let me just say like myself, I have a decent income, but I'm by myself. I don't feel the need to have a big house, a big car, things like that. I don't need it. It's just me, right? But a lot of women can go that route. And then, when it comes to getting access to a man's credit cards or charge cards, and then you don't really know how to manage your money, and then you're coming into a situation with a man that does and doesn't need a whole lot, and then you don't want to operate within the spending limits to be in the relationship. The letting yourself go kind of thing. Let's talk about that. Listen, that's important. A part of, I see it all the time on Kendra G. You have these ladies who, hey, they might not have looked like they did in the past, and they're demanding for a guy to have all of this and all of that. Plus they have kids. Plus you're asking for a lot of money, an outrageous sum of money. And a lot of guys are looking at certain ladies like this and like, wait a minute, so what are you going to do for me? And all those ladies she talked about and described in that thing, yeah, those women, the what they have in common is a lot of them might not feel like they need to do something for a man. You need to do something for me. I had a situation, storytime music. There was a chick. God's honest truth. I had, we had some red velvet cupcakes that we had made one day, okay? A chef of mine had made some. And then basically there was a young lady that I knew, and we had some chocolate ones and some red velvet ones. So I had some left over. So I posted it on, I think like my WhatsApp or whatever. She's like, oh, those look nice. I was like, by the way, would you like these? She was like, sure. So, I had somebody deliver these cupcakes to her, to where she was at. Like a month ago, me and her was never dating, never met, nothing. She just kept messaging me like, yo, what's up with the cupcakes? Can you give me your chef's number for the cupcakes? So that's what I did, right? He gave her the price of what it would cost. So she messaged me. She was like, so are you gonna pay for them? I'm like, no, I'll pay for like 50% of them, but we're not dating. And she was like, well, this is how you prove to me that you want to date me by getting me these cupcakes. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you?
She thought you was a sucker, O'Shea. She thought you was a sucker, and she was coming at you like a sucker. You know, if you like me, then you would do what I want you to do. That's some bullshit. When a woman says that, hang up the phone and block her ass. Move on to it, because she's trying to play you for a sucker. And that's why a lot of these women get played and ran through and lied to, because niggas realize that these women are coming at dudes. If you come at them nice, they see you as a sucker. They don't see you as a gentleman no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what ended up happening. They saw him as a sucker. You know, that's point blank. Point blank. I wouldn't even give her no damn cupcakes, because then she gonna, see what I'm saying? I would have kept my damn cupcakes. Anyway, y'all can finish watching this video if y'all want on O'Shea Dukes Jackson's channel, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. Oh yeah, also we was talking to the guy, going back to what he was saying about single moms. Just don't, young guys, just don't do it. I mean, a lot of times them be the biggest freaks, the single moms, because they done been through a lot of experience with different men. But I would say hold off on being with a single mom if you can. No, not if you can, because it's gonna hold you back. It's just gonna be problems and a headache after headache. If you're gonna deal with kids, deal with your own. Don't nobody want to deal with nobody else's badass kids. Shit. Point blank. Anyway, what y'all think about this video? Leave your comments. Subscribe to Charles and Israel. Hit the thumbs up button.